Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, in this part of my current makeup collection, I am going to show you my concealers, powders and like eyebrow products, because I don't really have many of those sorts of products. So, please excuse the noise of the traffic, excuse the hair, and let's get in. Now, first thing I have is this. This is the NYX Professional Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. I don't know if it says what shades they are. And I got this for my birthday or Christmas last year. It looks like I haven't used it, but I have. So, it says on the back what things are, but it makes things so much more difficult. So it's got Ice Queen, Soft Light and Cream, and Nectar. So basically the powder's at the top and then your sort of contour and thing base. If I'm honest, the shade I use is this one here because it is the best colour match, I would say, oops, for my skin. So they pop out. This is the bronze. It actually looks very dark, but it blends in nicely because I don't like it to be too muddy or anything like that. So this is mostly the shade within the palette that I use. Maybe just get a sticker and put them on them. Then we've got other bronzers, and then I would say the contour shade, I don't know, it would maybe be that one if you do contour. So we've got these shades here. But what I was thinking the other day was maybe using them as an eyeshadow, kinda. Then there's this one here, which I'm assuming will be Ice Queen, and I'm guessing this is supposed to be the highlight, which isn't really blending or anything like that. And then this one beside it, Soft Light, I'm guessing this is just a powder. It's very powdery. And then we've got Cream, which is like a yellowy kind of tone, I suppose like a banana powder. And then this one here must be Nectar. And then down here it's got Toffee, Caramel, and then it's got Sculpt and Hollow. So yes, I have this kit. And now I have that all over me and nothing to wipe my hands with. Typical Julie. Swipe on my socks. Then I have this palette that I absolutely love. You're going to get glare from the thing, mate. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. You get dim light, incandescent light and radiant light. Now, I've had this for a long time and I love it. As you can see, I have hit pan on the middle one, which is incandescent light, which is like, I just use it as the highlighter. It's pretty subtle highlight. It is gorgeous. I'm going to put a wee bit on my nose, but it is really subtle. And then we've got dim light here and radiant light. I don't know if it's showing you. And then, well, I don't want to mess about too much with the ring light. Let me see. Is that better to show you? There's a loose wire in this thing, so I don't really switch much. But these are really gorgeous kind of finishing powders, they say. So I have those. Very much loved. It is an expensive brand, Hourglass, but so worth it. Then I have this Hourglass palette. I don't know if you can still get this. I got it in Space NK in York a very long time ago. and this is the Ambient Lighting Edit Surreal Light Palette. So it comes with a finishing powder. I'll show you it first, then we'll read the back. So this is what it looks like. So you've got this finishing powder here, then you've got your two blushes. I tend to use this one more, bronzer and a highlight, so it's handy to take away with you and things. So again, all the things are on the back. So you've got the finishing powder in Surreal Light, which is quite glittery. Then you've got the bronzer, which is Surreal Bronze Light, which is really nice. Blush in Surreal Glow and Surreal Effect, and then you've got a strobe powder in Strobe Light. So I really like this. I'm starting to hit pan. I don't know if you can see just there the pattern with the powder, but this powder I do find to be quite glittery on the skin as an all over powder. So we've got that one. That's the kind of palettes. I'm going in no particular order. I've even got some mascaras in here because these little boxes again from Primark. So I'll just go from the top. I have my Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in the shade 2 Medium. I'm sure you'll have seen this all over. This is a really finely milled, lovely powder. As you can see, it is well loved. And I have a backup of this already. So I really love this powder. I don't use a lot of powder because I'm not sure if I should, because I do get dry skin. So I just tend to powder, you know, over like concealer and stuff. So I don't own a lot of powders. So there's that one. I'll try and let's just do the powders. Any more powders? Right. Okay. Then I have this little e.l.f. powder. This is actually an under eye setting powder. That's what the name of it is. It's just a little white powder and it is actually really, really good. e.l.f. is a great brand. It's really affordable. This is the second one I've had of these. But again, I always forget to use powders because I just really don't use them. But this is really good for setting your under eyes. It's not clumpy, it doesn't cake, and it's just really nice. I received this one in a box swap from my lovely friend and fellow YouTuber Riri. It's cute, isn't it? This is the Too Faced It's Bananas setting powder in banana cream. And look, can you see that? It's got cute little bananas imprinted on it. It's so pretty. It doesn't smell of bananas, or does it? Maybe. Yeah, I think it does. You know, like those foam banana sweets. It smells a bit like that. Again, I do use it, but I forget to use them. I'm just really bad at using powders. I have the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, and this is the original one. And I got this in the advent calendar 2 years ago. So this is just a loose powder. It's like pinky toned, I think. Again, I think I've only used this like once. I'm trying to, when I do my shop my stash, like, you know, change around all my products to get use out of it. So I have that one. This one missing. Here. I have a very teeny tiny little Laura Mercier. This is like a cult classic, isn't it, for loads of people. This is the translucent one, and I think I got this in one of the beauty boxes. I've used this a few times as well, but there's loads in it. Again, I just don't use a lot of powder. Another one that I love, this is my second one of these. This is the Bobbi Brown Nude Finish Illuminating Powder in the shade Nude. And it looks like this. So it's got like the one sort of shimmery one, and then the rest are kind of matte. And it's just to give, it's kind of like, I suppose, the same idea as the Hourglass ones, just to give you that glow without it being too much. So I do really like that as well. And then my most bougie one is this Chanel one. This is the La Beige Healthy Glow Sheer Powder with SPF 15, and this is in the shade number 20. Oops, you come here. I love the smell of Chanel products, and I'm slowly hitting pan on it. When I first got it, I used it all the time. I was like constantly putting on, constantly. But again, I just forget when it comes to doing all my makeup, powder is the one thing that I'm like, oh, I've got to put powder on, like where I've concealed or what have you. So it's always the step that I just seem to forget. I've never done baking, you know, like baking under the eyes or the contour and what have you. So, but I'm with doing my makeup course that I'm doing, obviously I'm going to have to learn the different techniques, which is another reason why I'm doing the course. So yeah, there's this one, and it's all lovely. I love it. So that's the powders that I own. For brows, I have literally 3 brow things. Again, I don't have loads of them. My most loved one is Benefit Browsings. This is in the shade number 1. As you can see, it is well and truly loved. I don't really use the waxy side, I just use the powder. But I don't do anything much to my brows. I don't really think I need to, unless you're going to get really up close to me and then be like, your eyebrows are a riot, which they are. I tend not to. Then I have the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder. Now, I nearly did sell this because I haven't really used it that much and I wasn't as keen. Again, this is number 1. And it's like the 2-step one where you've got the light to the dark. But I tend to just stick with this one. But I thought, you know, Benefit is a good brand. You spent the money on it, just use it. So I got that one. And then I got this. I got a box of stuff from a lovely subscriber called Emma Caffel, and she sent me this little set. This is the Gloss Brow Kit. It doesn't say what colour it is. It's from Boots. Does it say that? Yeah, Boots. And I do use this, as you will see. I only use the middle shade. I don't use the little highlighty powder, and this one is way too dark, so I don't use this one. So that's the brow products. Okay, what else I forgot? Colour correctors. I've got one of them that's in my makeup bag, Shop My Stash, which is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Correcting Fluid in Peach. And then I have this little Charlotte Tilbury one. This is number 2 medium, because I get the dark bags under my eyes and I get very much redness around here, so I love a colour corrector. So I need to try some different brands of colour correctors because that is a must for me. Then for concealers, I have got the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate in C4. This is okay. The only Revolution product that I like and buy is the Conceal and Define one. As much as my skin needs the hydration, I actually prefer the original Conceal and Define, but I'll use this up. I've got this one from the Body Shop. I cannot remember the name of it because the writing is so small. But I'm a Body Shop at Home consultant, so I get £25 free spend when you hit order of £150. And I just decided to get a concealer. It's okay, it's what I have on today. I can't see without light, but I don't seem to have any creasing. There's a little bit of transfer and you can see my milia and stuff, so it's not the best. It's definitely by no means the best concealer I've ever used. Maybe I'll try out the other ones in the range, but again, I have that. Then I have got this Benefit one. It's the Boeing Airbrush Concealer in number 2. I got this from Feel Unique Pick and Mix samples. This is a 1.6 grams, so it's quite a lot for a sample. Excuse me. As you can see, it's well loved, and I really like this. Normally I'd be like, meh, because it's a thicker concealer, but it is absolutely brilliant. I really, really love it. So I would possibly go out and buy that one. I'm not sure how much full size is, but yeah, I like that. What other concealers have I got? Oh, this one. Now, I went to the Urban Decay counter and I was like, I'm looking for a new concealer, blah 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 blah, all the rest of it. I was like, I've been told by a makeup artist called Trina Dura. She's a Canadian makeup artist and I really trust her judgment on what sort of undertones I am, and she said I was yellow to neutral undertones. So I told that to the girl at the counter and I was like, I'm interested in your naked skin ones because I already use your colour corrector, which is amazing. And she suggested this. So this is the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, but she gave me the shade Fair Neutral. I should have at the time been like, no way, this is so light for me, it's just ridiculous. It's like, it's as pale as can be, so it's fine for brightening your under eyes, but ain't concealing nothing because it's the wrong shade. But again, I'll use it up, so I've got that. I have one of the super size Revolution Conceal and Define, and this is in the shade, is it rubbed off? Is it somewhere else? C4. Now, this is like a pinky toned, but I don't know, I like it. I like the colour. I think C9 was the other one that I tried, which was more of the yellow tone, but I think maybe because I have got the dark circles under my eyes, I can't speak. The pinky tone counteracts or the darkness, and then I can use like a yellowy toned one. But I really like this. This one's not opened yet. This one is not open yet. This again is the Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Long Wear Concealer, crease proof with niacinamide infinity coverage, and it says it's 16 wear, and this is in the shade C4 as well, and I haven't even opened it yet because I don't want to open loads of different products at once. It's the same with mascaras, like I've just got a couple that are opened, and once I've had them for the time that you're supposed to use them, I'll ditch them and go into the other ones. So there's that one. I thought I had another one. I don't. Okay, then just like fiddly products. I have a KKW Smooth Liquid Eyeliner. Can't do liquid eyeliner to save myself, but this was sent to me as well in a box swap. So I've got that, which I need to start trying. I have this Duo Lash Hero Fibre Extension Mascara from the Body Shop, and it is in the shade Emerald. So it's a green mascara. Absolutely love it. Again, I got this with one of my orders with the free spends, and it's so nice. So nice. It'd be perfect with this look because it's like, it's not gold tones of youth, it's brown, but it's coming off orangey on the camera. But this is lovely. I have a little glitter glue that I haven't even used yet. This again I think was a sample with something that I bought, and it's just the Too Faced Glitter Shadow Primer. I have a very teeny tiny cute little Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the original. Again, I think I got this from Feel Unique samples, so it's good. I have this, which is super expensive. This is the Eyelash Purified Eyelash Serum. Now, I did start using it when I got it. I was using it religiously, like every night, and then I just kind of stopped using it. And you do have to use it for a long time. The Pixie Woo girls that are makeup artists, Sam and Nick, they both use it. And I remember messaging Nick, and she actually replied to me, and I was like so chuffed. And she was like, yeah, it really does work, but you've got to go constantly. Then your eyelashes get really long, and then they shed. But I just haven't continued on with it, but I've got it. What else do we have in here? I have this Illuminating Invisible Instant Glow Fresh Skin Tint in Universal Medium. I don't think this one's open because I've got a few of them. Oh my god, get yourself onto Feel Unique. and try the samples of this brand. It's amazing. And then I've just got a couple of gel liners, which again I always forget to use. I've got this Calvin Klein one in the shade Double Espresso, so it's a brown one. I've used it a few times. It might even be dried up. See how you can see the brown colour? Messy. I don't think it is. Is it dried up? Oh no, it's not. Why, Julie? Just why? So I've got that. I think I again got this in maybe a subscription box along the lines, because I don't remember actually going out and buying it. Look at this mess. I had this Bobbi Brown one. This is a Longwear Gel Eyeliner Duo, so it's in the shade Cobalt, Ink and Thunderstorm. I don't think this is dried out either. So it's like a grey with a slight shift of shimmer in it, and then like a navy blue. So I don't know if you can see the colours, like from the side of them. So I got that. So again, just remember to use these. Then I've got a little lip balm. This is mango and coconut, and I think it's made by like an independent company I got from like a little gift shop sort of thing. Oh, smells absolutely divine. And that's it for that section. So if you enjoyed seeing what is in my sort of what's that face in this section, I do have more bronzers, so I could have probably put this in the bronzer one, but I'm trying to stick with the theme. I've done the primers, I've done the foundation, the concealers, and then I thought I don't have many concealers or powders, so I'll just throw it all in together. So if you enjoyed seeing that, I will leave a link in the iCard to my other sections of my collection for you. I will also leave the video either in the iCard or at the end screen of my current giveaway that I've got running for when I hit 2k subscribers. Please, 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 if you're not subscribed and you're watching, do subscribe. It is an international giveaway. As soon as you guys get me to that 2,000 subscribers, I get to pick one of you to win all of the lovely items. So help a girl out. It doesn't cost you anything. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Almost knocked it over.